BMW gave us our first look at the UK specification of the M2 Clubsport at this year's Goodwood Festival of Speed, the most hardcore version of BMW's baby M car. This is a spiritual successor to the F87 M2 CS, and the story is much the same as that car too. Let's start with the outside. The M2 CS wears a more aggressive look across the board. You get unique forged wheels, 19 inches at the front and 20s at the rear, wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 rubber for maximum grip. There's a bespoke front splitter, sculpted side skirts, a motorsport style rear diffuser, and a carbon fibre gurney flap on the boot lid, all working to improve high-speed stability and give it that track-focused stance. The bonnet, roof and some of the underbody elements are all made from carbon fibre reinforced plastic, helping shave weight while keeping the centre of gravity low. Under the bonnet, you'll find the same 3-litre straight six found in the M3 and M4 competition, the S58, but here it's tuned for 530 horsepower and 650 Nm of torque, sent to the rear wheels only via an 8-speed M Steptronic automatic torque converter gearbox. Now here's the kicker, there is no manual. The reason is, BMW told me, genuinely, is that 530 horsepower is too much for the manual to handle. 510 in the standard car, no problem, but that 20 horsepower was simply too much for a manual gearbox. Just tell that to Cadillac, GMA, Dodge and Aston Martin that are sending up to 850 horsepower through theirs. To keep the thing pointing in the right direction, however, it rides on adaptive M suspension with M-specific elastokinematics and aluminium components at both ends. You also get M compound brakes as standard, 6 piston calipers at the front and a single piston caliper at the rear, plus the active M differential, which can shuffle torque side to side for better traction on corner exit. Steering is helped with the M Servotronic system with variable sport ratio, and the car sits wider than most in its class, 16-17mm front and 1605 at the rear. It weighs about 1700 kilos, which isn't a featherweight, but BMW has worked hard to make it feel agile, especially when you combine the wider track, stickier tyres and stiffer subframes. Step inside and it's clear this isn't just a lightly dressed up M2. The CS cabin dials everything up. Gone are the comfort-focused sport seats from the standard car. You now get full-on M carbon bucket seats with fixed headrests, aggressive bolstering, Alcantara accents and red contrasting stitching. There's CS-specific carbon fibre trim across the dash and centre console, red drive mode toggles, a red start-stop button, and even a red centre stripe on the steering wheel. Also worth noting, insulation has been reduced compared to the regular M2, meaning more engine noise, more road noise, and just, well, more noise. UK pricing starts at 92,475 and jumps up to about 103,775, making it almost £24,000 more than the standard M2. You'll pay for exclusivity, better materials and the full track focus package, and it's expected to be a limited run model, much like its predecessor. BMW hasn't said how many are coming to the UK, but if the F87 is anything to go by, it's going to be snapped up fast and will probably hold most of its value really well. So what do you think? Has BMW nailed the Clubsport recipe again? Is this just an overpriced M2, whereas you really should have just gone out and bought an M4 comp? And is it no manual, no buy? Let me know in the comments down below. And while you're there, if you've enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate if you give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to click subscribe and click the bell icon for all the latest news, debuts and reviews, including more on the M2 CS in the days ahead. Thanks for watching. You've been watching Max Talks. I'm Max, and I'll see you on the next one.